Welcome to Switzerland. This is my very first time in the country known for its breathtaking mountains, pristine lakes, and world-famous chocolate. I'm starting in one of the most beautiful cities here at Lucerne. In this vlog, I'll take you swimming in a stunning lake, tasting classic Swiss dishes, discovering the country's best eats, and visiting one of the world's top chocolate factories. You definitely won't want to miss this, so come on, let's go explore this amazing country together. Hey guys, morning from now. So I'm about 30-45 minutes away from Lucerne. I totally see the hype about Switzerland now. It's just so clean and the people are nice and the air is fresh. We arrived at Basel Airport, which is a really cool airport as it has two exits, one to Switzerland and one to France. But it lies right on the border of 3 countries with Germany just minutes away. With no immigration, in just a few minutes we were out of the airport and already getting our first glimpse of beautiful Switzerland. That's Mount Pilatus over there. Look at that, guys. Absolutely incredible. It only took about an hour and a half to get to the small town called Witznau, which was in the Lucerne area. We stayed in an Airbnb, a little studio apartment overlooking the lake, which was perfect. We were really hungry though, so we stopped for our first meal of the trip at a traditional Swiss restaurant, and besides finding a few bugs in my wine, which is actually pretty common when you're near a lake since they tend to get into the glasses, the food was delicious. We had some Swiss classics like beef tartare and Wiener Schnitzel, and after dinner we went to bed early, ready for a packed day ahead. I'm going to be grabbing some breakfast, a coffee, maybe a nice little sandwich with some of the delicious Swiss cheese and hams. I love exploring foreign supermarkets and the bread selection in here is absolutely amazing. I've never even seen bread varieties like this, but this is so cool. I've got the goods for my sandwiches and now I'm going to stop and get a quick coffee at this place over here. Apparently this is like a vegan cafe, which I find pretty extraordinary because there are so many incredible dairy and meat products in Switzerland. I do wonder why the only coffee place in town was vegan, as Switzerland has so much delicious non-vegan food, but with my coffee in hand I went to go check out the water, which looked extremely inviting. Alright, so I've got the coffee as you guys can see. What's interesting is these ferries and water boats take people to different parts of the Lucerne area. A nice touch about Lake Lucerne water bus is that it's very accessible, so I really recommend staying in the villages surrounding the lake. You can just catch the water bus until late in the night, which makes getting around so easy. Okay, just got back from the shops. All of this is about 45 franc. That is absolutely ridiculous. How does anyone afford to live in this country, guys? The one drawback about Switzerland is that it is expensive and you notice it almost straight away. Thinking about how inviting that water looked though, after my sandwich, I decided to do something very Swiss and take a dip in the lake. This is amazing! Whoa! I'm very excited for this cold plunge. It's supposedly very good for you, though I am low-key terrified. Let's see if I'm actually gonna have the guts to jump inside. Oh! You can see there's some man over there taking off his clothes, so it's not just me who's going to be swimming today. This is insane. Look at the water. So clear. Look at that. So I'm actually warming my clothes right now before I go inside with the sun. It's not bad. In my opinion, you haven't been to Switzerland if you don't take a cold plunge into one of their amazing lakes. This is a very popular activity and there are access points every few hundred meters throughout Lake Lucerne. I made my way to a wooden platform in the middle of the lake and enjoyed diving off and having a swim. Actually, I really wish now that I live near a lake, this is something I can totally see myself doing. Guys, that really was not that bad. It was incredible, magical. The water is magical. Absolutely amazing. What do you think, Elliot?
It's cold.
It's cold? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's very fresh.
It's probably one of the only free activities you can do in Switzerland. Cold plunge done and ticked off the list, we headed into the city center of Lucerne, which is actually rated the most beautiful town in Switzerland. And considering how beautiful Switzerland is, that's saying a lot. This is a really charming town. Look at that church. How pretty. Look at this, guys. This is amazing. The ambience in Lucerne is great, people strolling across the bridge and musicians playing live on street corners. Alright guys, so we are in the city or the town of Lucerne. This is a really gorgeous little town. It's like a little fairy tale town, and it's a really great option and alternative to visiting Geneva and Zurich. As a first-time visitor, a lot of people head to the major cities like Zurich, Geneva, and the capital city Bern, but Lucerne is a great option. This street is called Under the Egg. Under the Egg. It is a buzzing little town filled with loads of restaurants lining the river and plenty of different shops. The closest thing I can compare it to is a Disney fairy tale town. It's really picturesque. Honestly speaking though, I think 1 or 2 days would be more than enough time here though. Beautiful. Have you seen that like fairy tale castle on the thing? It's amazing. It looks like something from a movie.
This is what I think of when I think of like ideal Europe.
Yes, yes. Very much so.
It's massive.
Elliot, what's the best thing about Switzerland?
Massive fish.
Wow, and they're quite big as well.
Massive, look.
It is quite big. One unique site in Lucerne is the Needle Dam in the middle of town. It's a historic wooden wire that still regulates the lake's water level. Also note how old the town is. It dates back to Roman times. One thing I love about European cities is that they've always got such a nice vibe. It is so quaint. All the buildings have so much history, so much culture. This shop just exclusively sells gnomes, because you never know when you might want a gnome. Gnomes, gnomes, gnomes.
It's probably like a $200 beer. Cheers.
Okay, so I'm sat in the middle of a very cute town square in Lucerne. This beer is super good. It's around 350 francs. What's that, $5? So actually, yeah, the beer is not that expensive here, just about everything else. After a nice beer in one of the city's many charming bars, we headed for dinner at a highly recommended Swiss restaurant. We had the most incredible meal with a lot of Swiss favorites, starting with bone marrow, a delicious salad, terrine, and smoked trout. For the main course, I had the most delicious pie filled with veal sausage and pasta. I believe that's because of the Italian influence just over the border. We also tried a frankfurter with rosti as well as cordon bleu schnitzel. Of course, we finished with a dessert to share delicious ice cream and meringues too. The next day, we were actually doing quite a bit of driving and heading to Germany. Yeah, I know that's wild. You can cross countries here so easily in Europe. But first, we really wanted to try the Swiss classic fondue. It's actually quite difficult to find this classic outside of winter time, but finally we found a restaurant with a beautiful view of a lake and some gorgeous goats, and they had fondue. You can see the lake ahead of me. This place has a gorgeous view. It's got a gorgeous terrace as well.
This is crazy. It's just like a bucket of cheese.
I know, but it looks delicious. So we've got the sides of bacon and onion over here. We've got some bread. My goodness, that looks good. Is it good?
It's amazing cheese, I have to say.
Yeah? So as you guys can see, fondue is basically just melted cheese served in a pot into which you dip bread, vegetables, or other goodies. I have to say, guys, this big bucket of cheese really lives up to the hype.
So what do you think of the Swiss bucket of cheese?
I think it's so good. I think it's a huge mistake to do it in the summer sun.
It's pretty hot today.
This is definitely a winter thing, but it's so good. Like, I could actually just eat the cheese like this, which is basically what I have been doing.
It's not very refined cooking, is it?
No, it's definitely not healthy either. With that, our stomachs full of cheese, we continued on our journey, but not before stopping to pet some cute miniature ponies, which were absolutely adorable. Okay, we're just about entering the Alps right now, and we're about to turn off to the Läderach chocolate factory. Oh my god! Guys, look at this. There is the Läderach chocolate factory. One of the most famous chocolate factories in the world. Läderach chocolate factory is only around 30 minutes away from Lucerne, so it's a great option to stop at. A lot of people stop at the Lindt chocolate factory in Zurich, but I personally think that Läderach is the best chocolate in the world, so I was super psyched for this. I think the most impressive thing is that it literally smells like chocolate. I've just got out the car and it literally smells of delicious melting chocolate. I cannot believe we're actually at Läderach. This is insane. So you don't have to book the Läderach chocolate tour, but if you do want the in-depth version where you get to see a lot more behind the scenes, you do have to book in advance. We just turned up with no appointment and were given these cute little pouches with our tickets, which gave us access to the tour. The tour cost 20 francs and this includes the experience to make your own chocolate, which I'll show you in a bit. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Yes, please. I want to go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no
problem.
Thank you. I'm too excited.
Oh yes, please, I'll try that one, thank you. Thank you. Is it good? Is it good?
So good.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. So good. This is amazing. They're making the Läderach chocolate right here in front of us. Look at that chocolate. Oh my god. This is the best excursion I think I've ever done. You enter through the gates and there's a very comprehensive museum that shows the history of Läderach as well as the process of how the chocolate is made. This was actually super interesting, and you can even pick the different chocolates and watch exactly how they're made on screen. My favorite feature though was the chocolate fountain machines where you can fill these little bowls of chocolate with fresh, hot dripping Läderach chocolate. I want mine completely full.
No, you don't. No, don't do that. You'll feel sick. This is like Willy Wonka, the chocolate factory.
Oh my god, that's so good. From up here, it really does look like something out of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Perhaps I felt most like Charlie when we had the opportunity to make our very own chocolate. They serve up the chocolate for you in a mold of your choice, and then you proceed to decorate it. Okay, we're making our own chocolate right now. I put loads of nuts on mine because I love the hazelnuts here. They're so delicious and even fresher at the factory. Then you put it into a machine which cools it down in just a few minutes. And one of the funnest parts is that you actually get to decorate the outside of the chocolate too, the wrapping. And we had 2 family birthdays coming up, so we decorated ours with happy birthday stickers, which would make the perfect present. That is my creation. I'm very proud of it. Okay, Elliot, show everyone our goods. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for the next videos to come, where I connect with my roots in Germany and attend a cow festival. I will also visit another country in Europe where you can actually get your passport stamped in a shop. How wild is that? This country is so small that the distances on the street signs, right over there as you can see, show how long it takes to walk rather than drive. Wild. Can you guess what country this is? Don't forget to watch, like, and subscribe for more of this content coming soon.